Facial transplant patients on life after surgery. Now I can feel kisses. In a study published in The Wednesday, physicians detailed how 6 facial transplant patients have fared in the 5 years following their life-changing procedures. On average, the patients who had suffered from severe facial deformity regained 60% of the movement in their faces, and their quality of life improved. What's more, facial transplant surgery involves taking the face tissue from a deceased donor and attaching it to a recipient. In order to stop, in 2005, Isabelle Dinoir, whose face was ravaged by a pet dog, Carmen Tarleton, a motivational speaker, is among the patients featured in the paper. She was left with, in 2013, she became the 6th person in the US to have a facial transplant, according to Tarleton detailed, the uncertainty of how much pain would I have, what if it did not work out, and so many questions, put me in a state of constant fear.